Well, hey, welcome to the show, y'all. I'm RC-Cola. I'm coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas on November 1st, 2023. Apollo is drinking water. This is always a good sign when this happens. So, welcome to the show. I hope y'all are having a good early November. I know today rent was due for most of y'all, or some other bill was due. Hopefully you was able to pay it okay and it wasn't too constraining on your finances. I know that I paid my bills today and I was like, oh, I spent a lot of money in the last month. And then I also saw what I spent at the end of the month that wasn't going to hit me till the next month. Woo, Lordy, it's going to be rough the next couple of months. Just telling y'all. But I'm going to be okay. I got a little savings. I got enough to pay for it. You know, I'm good with money. I don't overspend because I have some trauma around that shit. It must be childhood trauma. But I like to keep it in my budget. And when I go a little bit over my budget and it dips into my savings, I'm like, girl, you did something wrong. And I know I need to treat myself occasionally, but still, it's a trauma response, y'all. It's a fucking trauma response. I can't help it. Anyway, welcome to the show. I hope y'all are having a good November so far. It's only been a few hours, so hopefully it's not been shit. Who we got in the chat? We got Carol Jean. We got Goog. Hey, good to see y'all. I was on time. I think I was maybe 1 minute late or right on time. I don't even know. I just know I was fucking on time this time. So I'm patting myself on the back. Yes. And I want to say, I don't know what happened the last show. The YouTube upload, the playback that's available is missing the whole last part of the show, like 10, 12 minutes. I don't even know how many minutes because obviously it ain't on there. And I don't record this separately because I don't have that kind of setup. So whatever's on the YouTube is, I presume, to be the actual show. Unfortunately, the last part got cut out. Now, maybe that's because I said something so offensive that YouTube just cut it out. If so, I don't remember. However, I do remember that the scratch off did not win. So if you was wondering about that cliffhanger, I did not win the scratch off. I didn't even get to the scratch off part when the video cut off. I was in the middle of some kind of reading. So anyway, apologies for that. I don't know why it happened, but it did. Maybe it was just my turn in the barrel. Who knows? Anyway, we got Lava Jeans here. Hey, Lava Jeans, good to see you. All right. Well, we got some family in the house, and it's early, and it's also Dia de los Muertos. So folks might be out partying, even though it's on a Wednesday. So I'm going to just get to the ritual, get it out of the way. And if y'all got questions for the universe, please start thinking about them because we got to get this shit going. All right. So whenever I do this show, the first thing I like to do is burn the sacred wood. Ooh, it's very dusty. We might get some hair burning too. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to burn this sacred wood. Let the universe know that we're here and that we're ready. And along the same lines, we're going to ring the bell. Going to ring that bell. Ring that bell for the universe. Ring that bell for the universe. Yep, ring the bell. And then we got to do our pathogen wand because we're in the sea season. We got to say the sea season because, some of these words are censored now. God damn it. Is this thing going to work? There it goes. We're going to zap all the pathogens in our path during sea season because that's what this thing does, supposedly. I don't know if it works. I just know that it turns on occasionally. All right. And then what else? What else? What else? Oh, yeah, we got our Prospera spray. This is good for prosperity. Remember, when you're manifesting, don't manifest the bad shit. Don't dwell on the negative. Dwell on the positive. So, this is for prosperity. Let that rain down upon us, all the good shit. And then, ooh, we got our Florida water anointment. We're going to anoint our chakras, give them a nice little cleanse all the way down, all the way to the root. And then up. Yes. And that is the ritual. We are ready to do the OraCola, y'all. We are ready for this shit. Okay. Let me get rid of this stuff. Move it out of the way. Okay. All right. We got Carol Jean. We got Lava. We got Goog. All right. We got some family in the house. Good to see y'all. Make sure you turn on your live chat, not your top chat. Live chat is where it's at. Okay. Well, who has a question for the universe? Anybody? Ooh, Lava has a tarot right away. I love this. What does the tarot say about my mom's upcoming visit? Ooh, that could be dicey. Let's find out. I don't get to visit with my mom because, well, she ain't in my life. But I do understand that moms are important to some people. And I recognize that sometimes a mom visit can cause anxiety, either good or bad. Like you want to feel like you're doing well and everything is perfect. You want mom to like think of you as like a good person. Yes, that's anxiety. Also, if your mother is a fucking horrible person and you're dreading it, that's fucking anxiety. So, yeah, I feel like mother visits are always going to prompt some kind of emotion. But let's see what the tarot has to say about how you should feel about it, because you can't help the emotion you feel, right? You cannot help this. But the tarot might guide you in a way to process that feeling. See? See how it is? Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, it's okay, Carol Jean. I made peace with it a long time ago. That's just the way it is for me. It's my journey on this life. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this one wants to come out. Ooh, the Hermit. Okay, so the visit is going to happen. You're going to need some alone time. This is definitely what's going to happen. The parent is going to come. There's going to be a lot of like initial excitement or trepidation, whatever it is. And then there's going to be a time when you will need to break away and get alone and just like be with yourself. So I would schedule this in now. I would even lie to your parent and say, hey, guess what? I got this other thing, this class, this meeting, this whatever happening at this time, and I'm going to go and do it. You don't have to be doing that shit. You can actually just be doing whatever you fucking want to do, even if it means going to the movies, going to a bar. I mean, whatever it is for you. But I would plan some alone time during the visit, whether or not you want the visit. Like, if it's a good visit, if you're feeling like it's going to be a fun time, you still might need some time alone. So I would schedule it in. And then, if in the moment you don't want to take it, that's totally fine. That's fucking totally fine. But at least you gave yourself the chance to have it. Yes. So, yeah, I would say you need some alone time during the visit. You will probably need some alone time after the visit. acknowledge it, honor it, and find a way to experience it. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got Patrick back in the house. Hi, Patrick. Good to see you. You're welcome, Lava Jeans. I hope it goes well, and even if the hermit time is just time to reflect on the good time you had, that's that's totally valid. It's good to have time by yourself, even in the midst of a family visit. Even if you just got to go in the bathroom and pretend you're constipated for 30 minutes while you're scrolling your phone and just thinking about nothing. You need that time alone. That's what you need sometimes when you're around family. Oh my goodness. Oh, Carol Jean, I'm so sorry you've got a migraine. I know this has been an affliction for you, and I want to send you healing. I know that I ain't got no Reiki certification, but I'm going to do an OraCola Reiki healing on you right now, spontaneously, because I feel channeled from the universe to do it. And I don't care if any of y'all that actually has the Reiki training is pissed off at me doing this on my own, because I feel like this is just energy. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to ground in. I'm going to put my feet on the floor. I'm getting out of my slippers, y'all. Okay. Feet on the floor. I'm going to breathe in. I want to focus on Carol G. I'm going to say, Carol Jean, I'm so sorry your pain is in your head or wherever it is. But you know what? Life is pain, and sometimes we got to suffer. I ain't saying you deserve to suffer. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that sometimes it's time for suffering and sometimes it's time for not suffering. And I'm so sorry you're suffering right now. So I'm going to just reach into whatever energy is in your field and just try to draw out the suffering part. I don't know if this is working. I feel like doing it, so I'm doing it. So I'm just going to draw out the suffering. Draw it out. I want to visualize it above my head and out in the universe and not on you. Wow. All right. Well, I don't know if that helped, but I did what I could. Okay. All right. Oh, fuck, you came in. Oh, my goodness. Good to see you. Welcome back. Did anybody else come in? We got Carol Jean. Okay. No, just the fuck you. Who wants cotton patch rolls and fried okra? Well, I don't know. I like fried okra. I don't know about the cotton patch part. That's weird to me. Bill got me salmon broccoli. Okay, well, you got something yummy to eat. That's a good thing. Focus on that. Okay. It's 9:15, y'all. If y'all don't have any questions for the universe, it's going to be a long ass, boring ass show because I ain't got that much in the tank. I got a few tea topics. I ain't too versed on them. They just kind of came to me in a download and I threw them in the pot. But I'm always here for you if you got a question for the universe. So put your oracle selection in the chat. Put something in all caps, either the question or the oracle. I will get to it. Oh my goodness. You're welcome, Carol Jean. You're welcome. I don't know what Cotton Patch is. Oh, Cotton Patch is a restaurant. Okay. I was like, I'm sorry. I grew up in the South. I've never heard of a cotton patch as like a thing, as something you would eat. I knew it was something that you would like grow up picking in, but I did not know that it was a food. Now I know it's a restaurant. I get it. Totally. Totally. Cotton patch. There was some place I grew up near. I can't remember the name of it, but they used to like have all that southern food and it was so good and they would actually throw the rolls to you. I'm sure nowadays it is not legal. But they would come out with hot rolls and they just like toss them to you. If you're like, I need a roll, they'd like throw it to you and you'd have to catch it. And if you did not catch the roll, that was so much shame because them rolls was good. They was real fucking good. And they give you that soft ass butter. I love that shit. I don't think it's actually butter. I think it's probably mostly margarine. It's just whipped up to look like butter. Still, I love that shit. So good. So good. Okay. Oh, fuck you. I'm sorry Canada sucks. But it's been sucking for a while. I mean, I'm sorry you're there. I mean, the US is sucking too, but not as much. I feel for you, honey. I do. My heart goes out to you and all them Canadians that's feeling the suck. And plus, it's getting to be winter. Oh my goodness. Y'all have the worst winter. It sucks. Sucks so hard. Oh. We've had a rough October, last of October. We had like a cold front come in. Let me tell you, the plight of Texans. Fuck you, in case you didn't know. The plight of Texans is that sometimes there will be an early cold front, and this one arrived right before Halloween. And even though Halloween was on a Tuesday and already degraded, like Tuesday Halloween is the shittiest Halloween you can have. It is worse than a Monday Halloween. Because at least a Monday Halloween, you're like, okay, it's Monday. No, Tuesday is like not even on the radar. So Tuesday Halloween, first of all, and second of all, it got down to like in the 40s. In the fucking 40s in Austin, Texas on Halloween, which has not happened very often. And I can tell you right now, I know that put a damper on everybody's plans because we're still in summer mode in October. Like it was 90 degrees plus just like 3 or 4 days ago. So we cannot handle a sudden drop in temperature that drastic. So Halloween was very much a stay inside, eat some stew, huddle by the fire, and pray it goes away kind of night for us. And I cannot imagine what it was like for you in Canada because it's probably like 50 degrees colder already. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Okay, looks like we got some oracles to go from. So here we go. Let me go up here. Tarot for help deciding career path for Patrick. All right. I love these. They're so juicy. Career ones are so good because ultimately it's not just about you. It's about who wants you. Who wants you enough to hire you? This is always the conundrum when it comes to career. Because you don't know who wants you 100%. You can guess, but you don't fucking know. You can be like, I think they want me because they're kind of looking at me and they're kind of interested, but I don't know. And there's a little bit of like eye contact, but there's also like some standoffishness. And you just don't know when it comes to being hired. You got to go in with the best, most sunniest face and expression and just be like, I'm going to be the best thing your company ever had. And even if you don't feel it in your gut, you got to pretend because otherwise you ain't going to get fucking hired. Okay, here we go. Career advice for Patrick. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, This one just fell right out. The Emperor. Oh, I think we had this last week when someone was asking about career shit. You just need to step into your power, right? Step into your power. Why ain't you stepping into your power? You know what you need to do. You fucking know it. You already know it in your gut, in your soul, in your person. Why are you afraid to actually do it? That's what you need to ask yourself. I mean, don't be an ego driven maniac. Don't be somebody who thinks you're all that shit. No, no. You know you got your talents. You know you got your faults. You understand it. You need to step into your power and say, look, I'm worth this. I am this. This is me. I have this to offer. And I can manage it all myself. You are the kingdom. You are the king of your kingdom. All of it. So I would just say step into your power. Said it last week. Saying it again. Step into that power. Ah. All right. Which oracle for going back to work next week? Okay, Goog. Here we go. Here's a witch oracle for you on the Day of the Dead. We're after Halloween, but still within the Halloween sphere. Yeah, we're going to get some witchy energy here. It's going to be good. Okay. All right. Work. Witch. Work. Witch. Ooh. Circe. Okay. Circe. I think that was the one that like did some kind of like magical shit to Ulysses. I don't know. I need to look it up. My education in American school systems is failing me right now. But I do know that this booklet is in alphabetical order and at least know what alphabetical order means. So I got that going for me. At least I know what alphabetical order means. Oh, these are so dusty. Okay. Circe. Circe has a calm inner strength that allows her to let in relationships that give her joy and let go of them when they no longer serve her. Okay. Big ass clue there. Go back to work. Let go of the shit that does not serve you. Embrace the shit that does. Um, her quiet life spent among nature helps her find this inner peace and power. Yes, maybe get a plant for your cubicle. Maybe like spend time outside in the courtyard when you're doing your shit. Um, and then spend some time outside. What did I just say? Spend some time outside. It literally just said that. Spend some time outside to slow down and get perspective. Yep. Okay, so Circe's like the enchantress. She's the daughter of Helios. Oh, Odysseus. It's Odysseus, the one that she tangled with. Um, yeah. Okay. So she's just one of them like people that fucked him along the way and gave him some insight, and there's a whole bunch of like mythology around it. You could look that shit up. I don't have time for that. But I do think that the whole like get in nature, make sure that you're just like grounded, all that's going to help you. All that's going to serve you. So, good luck. All right. What do we got? 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 Which. Got the wood stove. Good for you. I hear that's nice and cozy. You know, here in Texas, we ain't got no wood stove. We got wood stoves. Some people got fireplaces. Weirdos. But mostly, I just got my like electricity. And if that fails me, I got layers of clothes. And honestly, it never gets so cold here. Even when it was like super cold, it never gets quite cold enough to kill you if you got enough layers. It's very close to killing you, but not quite. So I always have enough layers. That's my strategy to survive. I have enough layers. I might not be able to like run as fast from the man's bullets because I got so many layers on, but at least I won't freeze to death. That's how I look at it. Okay. Ah! We got a crystal for Carol Jean for the new house closing. Oh my goodness. You got a house coming up. I love this. Good for you. Congratulations. I hope that it all goes super well for you. And if you would like to have a crystal to inform your way of energy about the whole situation, I hope this one is pleasing to you. Let's see what the universe has to say. Here we go. Ooh, this one. Oh, phantom quartz. Embrace change. I cannot think of one more perfect for a new house. Phantom quartz. Now, I don't know much about this. It looks kind of like citrine, but it maybe is somewhat, it might be like a new discovery, or it might be a new, like, made crystal. You know, they heat them up sometimes and create new things that look interesting. So, whatever this is, maybe just look it up. And even if you don't own it, I would say just the energy of it kind of looks like my salt lamp, honestly. I have a salt lamp and it looks like this, except it's pink. So I bet you could just find something that looks like this and put your energy into it and it'll be good. But yeah, embrace the change because change is a coming. New house, definitely a lot of change. Lots and lots and lots and lots. Just embrace it. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. So just go into it saying, you know what? There's shit that's going to happen. It may be shit I like. It may be shit I don't like. But I'm going to have to deal with it regardless. So yeah, just go for it. Just embrace it and have fun. There you go. Oh my goodness. Ah, you're welcome, Patrick. Oh, fuck you. You got a bearskin rug and a fireplace. My goodness. You are everything. You are everything a woman would want. Too bad you're way up in fucking Canada. I ain't moving up there, bitch. I'm sorry. I ain't. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Carol Jean. Okay. It does look like amber. It totally does. So if you got some amber, maybe like use that as a little amulet. Maybe if you got a little amber pendant or amber earrings, wear them to your closing or wear them to your inspection. I don't know. There's ways you can work that shit in. I'm just saying. No, we ain't sitting in no tree. We're sitting on the internet on YouTube, which may or may not actually upload because, hello, last week, I don't know why, but like the last few minutes of the show got fucking cut off. I don't know how that happened or why it happened. I just know that I went as long as I said I was going to go. I remember scratching off that ticket and I remember having interactions after the time that the fucking video cut off. I'm sure y'all remember it too. Oh, forgot to like cut off my Bluetooth speaker. No, I'm cutting it off. There it goes. There's this like weird like AI voice that talks every time you cut it on and off. Anyway, I just remember like going to the end of the show and then in the morning when I looked at the upload, I was like, wait, I remember going longer and it only says like 48 something minutes. And then I watched the playback when I was doing my editing for the 2-minute reel. I was like, oh yeah, that shit fucking cut off. I don't know what happened, but it happened. I'm just saying YouTube is fickle. YouTube is fickle. Okay. It is 9:31. I think I got all of the questions that were asked. Yes. Okay. Well, do y'all want some tea? Because it's halfway through the show. Let's do some tea. I forgot to get my tea set up. There we go. Okay. All right. Ah. We got some tea in the house and a lot of dust on this kettle. Always dust on the kettle. It ain't the OraCola unless the kettle is dusty. Okay. Here's our tea. Tea. Oh, this is a new one that I just learned. Pretendians. I know this is a new word for y'all because it's a new word for me, but apparently there's a term for this. It's called pretendians. And a pretendian is somebody who thinks they are something they are definitely not. Probably the most blaring example would be someone like Rachel Dolezal. If y'all remember that woman, she's popped back up a few times over the years, but she claimed to be half black or black all the way. I can't remember her 100% claim, but she lived in that space and worked in that community as a white woman. And she did it for many, many years. She even went to a historically black college as an art student. She had like presidency of the NAACP in her community. She did braids for people. Like she had the whole thing worked out. Turns out she's a whitey motherfucker. 100% whitey. And she just said, okay, well, okay, you caught me pretending to be black. Well, guess what? I identify as black. And these days, when you say you identify as something, that is fucking holy shit. You cannot question it at all because now you're a bigot or a racist or a whatever phobe it is. So, yeah, a pretendian is somebody who pretends that they are somebody they are not, and they pretend it so well that they fool other people and also convince themselves that they are also the thing. Back in my day, this is called a fucking psychopath. This is somebody who should not be trifled with. We do not have to put white gloves on and give them a special name. No, this is somebody you did not want to associate with because they're fucking crazy. But now we have to give them a special name. We have to tell them that they are special because they have a special name. And we have to tell them that even though they are delusional for various reasons, which may not be their fault. I mean, some people have a bad childhood. I get it. I fucking get it. Some people crack. I fucking get it. But yeah. Yeah. So pretending is a thing. You can pretend to be something so hard that you actually believe it and expect other people to believe it with you. I don't even know what to think about this. I don't even know. I just know that I came across this term and it struck a chord within me because I think there are a lot of pretendians out there right now. A lot. In a lot of different ways. And they're fucking like having their moment. They're having their 15 minutes. But you know what? Reality is always going to be reality. Eventually, that false curtain, that facade, that scenic thing that you painted is going to come crashing down because most people are sensible and they will not go along with your fucking fantasy. They will not. Just saying. So, if you are pretendian, my heart goes out to you because you're in for a reckoning at some point or another. And that's all I got to say. Oh, my goodness. I know, for real. For real. The thing that tipped me into this, like that gave me this consciousness, is a person that I wasn't even aware of. That was Rachel Dolezal in the 60s, which tells you that Rachel Dolezal is not the first person to do this shit. No. Buffy St. Clair is a musician, folk singer from the 60s, 70s, whatever, claimed to be a Cree Indian from Canada, when actually she was just Italian and white, like Irish, born in Minnesota, had a big ass nose and darker skin, and felt like she could just pretend to be a native person and get all these accolades. Now, I don't know 100% sure. I ain't looked into it, that maybe she ain't, but evidence is pretty clear. This woman's been fooling people for decades. Decades. And her story has never, ever, ever been consistent. And now that we got the internet and doxing, girl, you cannot lie about that shit. Somebody's going to come after you. They're going to get them records. They're going to find your birth certificate was not in Canada. Yeah. Yep. I just know that if you're a liar now, you're on notice. You're going to be found out. You're going to be fucking found out because somebody is going to get in your shit and find it out. So the best course of action is to not be a liar. No, don't lie. If you're going to lie, you need to have impeccable documents and impeccable, like, way back search engine, like ninja skills, so you can edit documents in the government database. Seriously, this is how far we've come. The surveillance state will not allow you to be these things anymore. You have to find a better way to fool folks. Yeah. Oh, is it Buffy St. Marie? I don't know. One of them things is Buffy something. Buffy something pretended to be Canadian, actually American, Italian, and white. Oh, yeah. No, Elizabeth Warren did that shit. Hell, I've been told I got native ancestry. I don't claim that shit at all. You know why? First of all, I ain't never been to no reservation. Second of all, nobody's ever told me I got, like, native ancestry that was actually native. And third of all, I'm fucking white. I'm white as white can be. I burn when I get out in the sun in 10 minutes. I got freckles all over me, half of them probably cancer. I am white. So even if 100 years ago, one of my relatives fucked somebody who wasn't white, guess what, bitch? I'm still white right now. This is my reality. I am a white person. There is no doubt about this to me. I can digest lactose. That is the whitest you can be. I'm older and still digesting the lactose. I'm white, y'all. I could live on cheese. I am white. So I don't claim none of that shit. I don't care how far back it was or how soon it was. It could have been a grandparent that was hiding. I don't care. I know that I cannot claim this because it's not part of my life. What I do know is Walmart and Kraft singles. This is what I know. Oh, and Country Crock. That too. Oh my goodness. It is 9:40, y'all. We got 20-ish more minutes left in the show. If you got a question, if something I said just like prompted something within you, put it out there. I will answer it. Oh my goodness. What if you're Gwen Stefani and you claim you're Japanese? Well, you know what? I don't know what Gwen Stefani thinks, but I'm pretty sure she ain't Japanese because she looks white as fuck to me. She actually looks white Italian, which is, I mean, I don't know how white that is. That some people might think that's not as white can be, but she looks fucking white to me. And I remember when she used to wear that little thing on her forehead. Nowadays, that would be cultural appropriation. She would have been canceled before she even got out that single. So Gwen Stefani needs to just like shut it and not say nothing, because if she's smart, she'll just shut it. Oh my goodness. What does the book of Revelation? Oh, god damn, don't make me bring out that onion skin shit. What does the book of Revelation have to say about Nazi bases on Antarctica? Ooh, this is a fun conspiracy that I have always been partially interested in, but also a little bit, it's too much. It's too much to look into. Here we go. You're a white enthusiast. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you like white. I'm not an enthusiast. I just don't mind it because I am. So why would I hate myself? Okay. We got the book of Revelation. So there's 22 chapters in the King James Version. Oh, I think in probably the other versions. I ain't actually checked, but probably. So hold up. We got to get the random number generator. A random number generator. Gonna get some revelation. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Random number generator. Hold on. Here we go. 22. Here we go. First chapter. Chapter 19 in the book of Revelation. Oh, God. These fucking pages fucking piss me off, but I'm going to keep flipping through them. Nope, that is the dictionary concordance, not the actual Revelation. Here we go. Chapter 19. Oh, has 21 verses. Okay. So we're going to go to 21, and verse 13. So chapter 19, verse 13 of the book of Revelation of the King James Version of the Holy Bible. For this answer, what shall we do about the Nazi bases in Antarctica? Oh, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God. Y'all, that is definitive. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is in Antarctica, and the man is keeping it from us. I don't know why they're keeping Jesus down, but for whatever reason, that's what I feel. This is the resurrection of the Lord Jesus Christ. It's just being kept on ice in Antarctica by the man who is really trying. The Nazis started it. You know, the Nazis infiltrated the United States. Like, this is common knowledge amongst all conspiratorial minded people. This is just what happened. You know, we brought over all their scientists, and then suddenly, boom, they're all in our politics. We've been keeping Jesus down in Antarctica. He wants to rise. For whatever reason, we have been told that this is not going to happen. So there you go. It's Jesus. It's Jesus. Oh my goodness. Y'all, that's hysterical. I don't know what's going on in Antarctica, but I feel like there's some shit going down there. I feel like there's something going on. Why would these world leaders meet down in Antarctica if there's supposedly nothing down there but ice and penguins? Why? Why would they all go down there? It's very interesting. And it surely could not be because, well, there was some new penguin discovery. Because while penguins is cute, they ain't that cute. No, they ain't that cute. And to get to Antarctica is a whole ordeal. It's a big ass fucking ordeal. Unless, they've developed the technology to teleport, which I would not put past the man to have the teleportation technology. But why would they even report that they like got on the plane to do it? Like, no. I don't think the teleportation's working. I feel like there's a fly situation going on where every time they try to teleport, some little microscopic thing gets in and then fucks the whole thing up. So we're still working on that shit, but they can still fly down there and see the alien base. That's what I'm thinking. That's just what I'm thinking. Oh my goodness. Epstein land. No, Epstein land was way closer. Epstein did not have the patience to fly down to fucking Antarctica to do his thing. No, 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 no. It was a lot closer. It was in the Caribbean. So probably just like a 2 or 3 hour flight from most places in the United States, unless you was on the West Coast. Literally a very short flight. Short enough for you to like have some fun, watch some porno, get some drinking in, smoke some weed, take some acid, whatever your thing is. And by the time you get to the island, you are ready to go. Obviously, you took the Viagra before you left. So that's just what I think. I think Antarctica is just inconvenient for an Epstein type situation. You need something close by, something close to like medical facilities, because a lot of them people was old. They could have had a heart attack. Who knows how many people had a heart attack on Epstein Island? This would be an interesting thing to find out. How many of them people of industry, of business, who were in that whole situation had a heart attack and died on Epstein Island, and were expatriated as a corpse to their country, and just had a little funeral. We don't know. We don't know. It was probably more than one. Probably. Oh my goodness. It's 9:48, y'all. Digital diviner, is Epstein even dead, or was it a body double? Oh my goodness. Well, I don't think it was a body double. I feel like he had probably served his time as a purposeful person. And, when you sign a contract with the devil, you don't know how it's going to work out. Sometimes it works out that you get strangled in a prison. Oh, sorry. You hang yourself in a jail cell alone after being on suicide watch. Sometimes that's how you go out. So I just don't know. It's why you should not sign deals with the devil. It don't matter your religion. The devil is the devil. All right, here's the digital diviner. Is it Epstein or not? Ooh, it's definitely him. Yeah, I said he knew too much. There's no way they could have let him stay alive. Even if they did let him stay alive, they would have to keep him private and secret and like closed away. It would be a whole like Julian Assange thing in the embassy. It would be a whole thing. And no, it would be too high profile because he knows too much. So yeah, I think he's gone. I think he's gone. And it's just like out of the way. And honestly, I think, Jelaine might be gone too. She was hanging on there for a bit, but nobody actually saw her. It was just drawings from the courtroom. So I would say maybe she ain't there either, just maybe on paper in the prison. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Rangers are fixing to win the World Series. Oh, hey, that's wonderful. I love this. I don't follow sports at all, but I'm happy for you if you're happy for them. Oh, I love this. No, it's a good thing for Dia de los Muertos to, have a win, because it's all about the death on this day. Well, I love that you love baseball, Carol Jean, because I could never get into it. I tried. I tried. I could not. Not a bit. Not a bit. Oh my goodness. Not a bit, y'all. Not a bit. Thank you. Well, oh, maybe get. Oh. Oh God. Jesus Christ, why? It's okay. It's the end of the show. It ain't a bit, Prince. It ain't a fucking bit. I sometimes get overwhelmed with allergies. This is my plight in life. I am allergic to shit. I don't have problems with a lot of things that a lot of people have problems with, like mental health, but I do have problems with fucking allergies. And this has been an ongoing situation since I was a little kid. Oh my God. Okay. Birthday tarot for Meemaw. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna project good Meemaw energy onto this Meemaw because my Meemaw energy is triggering. As y'all know, my Meemaw was not the best Meemaw to have. And I realize this now. I was young and didn't know a lot of the toxic behaviors that I was exposed to until I was much older, but live and learn and figure it out. This is what we're all here to do, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, my Meemaw was a bad Meemaw. Hopefully your Meemaw is much nicer. So let's see. Okay. You're probably allergic to my rug. Well, no, I ain't allergic to your rug because I ain't actually been next to your rug. Now, if I was up in your Canada next to your rug and got sneezy, I would say yes, I'm allergic to your rug. Probably not though. Probably not. Cuz I feel like allergies are like things you got to be exposed to for a little bit before it like develops in your system. Like I might be allergic to your rug a few weeks after contacting your rug, but the first contact probably wouldn't do it. Just saying. It takes a while to build up. Okay. Yeah. It's a dead bear. Well, I don't care if it's a dead bear or a live bear. You can be allergic to shit whether it's dead or alive. Okay. Carol Jean. Oh no, Patrick. Birthday. For Meemaw, here we go. Whatever Meemaw's birthday is, here we go. Oh, the Fool. New journey coming up. So there might be a new hobby, a new adventure, a new passion, a new TV show. Something different is going to come up. It even could be the journey of death. I'm not going to say that's true. I'm just saying that like the Fool is the beginning of the tarot, the beginning of the journey. So this is a new beginning in some way for Meemaw. So hopefully it's a new beginning that Meemaw will enjoy and that y'all will enjoy for Meemaw. Hopefully it's not a new beginning that will be a burden to y'all, but hey, you got to take it how it is because it's Meemaw's journey. It ain't yours. Oh, today's Meemaw's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Meemaw. And it's a new year. So yeah, the Fool, 100%. Always valid to get the Fool on your birthday because it's a new year. Oh, maybe it's a new beginning of behaving at Thanksgiving. No, don't expect anybody to behave on Thanksgiving. Let me tell you, Thanksgiving is a triggering time. It is fraught with all kinds of emotions. And if you've been through as many Thanksgivings as Meemaw has been through, let me tell you, there is so much pain and anger and angst and anxiety and weirdness bound up in that whole thing that you cannot even possibly begin to unravel it. So, how Meemaw reacts on Thanksgiving has so much to do with her and nothing to do with y'all. Y'all just have to know that Meemaw's going to misbehave probably and just like prepare for it. Just like if you was going to go outside and you knew it was going to rain and you didn't bring your umbrella, why would you get pissed at the rain because you didn't prepare? Right? So you need to prepare for the inevitable. You know what's going to happen. Y'all have been through all this before. Just figure it out and mitigate the damage. This is what needs to happen. And hopefully it won't be so bad. It could be okay. It could be but if you can make it not so bad, isn't that good? Right? Make it not so bad. It's good. Right? All right, y'all. It's 9:57. I do have a scratch off. If you have a question, I have a couple of minutes to answer it if you want to throw one down, but otherwise I'm going to get to my scratch off ticket and see what's coming up for me. Hopefully some money, because Lord knows it's the holidays coming up and I always need a little money at the end of the year. Who don't need some extra cash at the end of the year? I also got to go get my new contacts. I'm working through these old ass contacts that are not working for me. And I got just a few more weeks left, which means I need to actually go to the eye doctor and get my fucking new contacts. I ain't saying they're going to work better. I'm just saying that I realize now that I probably need to have readers with my contacts for the rest of my life. That's just how the shit's going to go. It's so frustrating, but whatever. It is what it is. It's like going gray. You just have to fucking accept it. All right, here's my numbers. I'm going to scratch off my numbers first and see what we got. Okay, we got these numbers. And then our winning number, we're going to scratch off and hopefully win. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Our winning number is going to be... What do we got? I think it's 1. Oh, I don't think I won. Nope. Did not win. Bum, 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 bum. Whoa. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, it's okay. Let's see. I could have won a lot of money, but I did not win any money. This is the way it goes when you scratch off lottery tickets. Well, it was fun to scratch it off. We had that moment. I don't even know what's going on here with this. There was like a weird message going on with Carol Jean. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I just assume that whatever YouTube is doing is going to do. And I can't handle it. I can't fix it. It's just not going to be a thing that I can deal with. So, anyway. Y'all, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your November because it is the very first day of November. We have a whole month of November. We have Thanksgiving coming up. We have so many things. And I know that, y'all, the year is coming to a close. We're out of that eclipse window, but it's still going to be weird and strange. And there's all these wars in the world and oh, so much happening. So much happening. But you know what? We can always vibrate higher. We can always vibrate higher. You can always choose to vibrate higher. Keep that in mind, y'all. Keep that in mind. We don't want to vibrate lower, vibrate higher. And then once we vibrate higher, we're going to get the better manifestations of the things that should come to us. Sure, there will be lessons. Sure, there will be disappointments. Sure, there will be times when we need to reflect and think, oh, I should have done things differently. But the best thing is that you get the chance to do it, right? So I want to thank y'all so much for hanging out with me here on October. No, I want to thank y'all so much for hanging out with me here on November 1st, 2023. I love y'all so much. Happy November, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.